Hello, guys. Welcome to the Collabo podcast, and I'm your host, Sandra Sydney. Yes, guys, welcome to all my new listeners. You guys are welcome. Welcome to the Collabo, like I said, and I'm your darling, precious host. Yes, Sandra. And I'm a podcaster from Nigeria, a student, an undergraduate student studying microbiology. And someone will say, a microbiologist? I'll be like, yes. I will say, I always wanted to be a radio presenter, but my part was chosen for me, so I went to the science class, and me finding out about podcasting was, when I found out about it, right, it was like a relief. Like, I could do what I always wanted to do and still follow this path that was chosen for me, right? I was so happy, so happy, and I don't even have to go to any radio station to go and start submitting CV and stuff like that. So yes, I was happy that I could do this and also be a scientist. I know, right? So yes, and to all my old listeners, welcome back again. I know I have not really been the best, and I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. It's just that school happened, and school is still happening. It's still happening, but yeah, every one step at a time, right? Yeah, take everything one step at a time. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I hope to finish well. So, how have you guys been? Hope you've been okay. Hope you've been doing you and doing all right. And if you've tried to contact or connect with me, or you want to, my email address is out there. You can send me an email or follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. I will check now, but I'm sure my Twitter handle is there. But if it isn't, I'm going to update it, and you guys can always give me feedback, okay? I love you guys. I do love you guys. So I need you guys to always tell me what's up. If you want me to say or discuss about anything on this podcast, just send it to me. Send me the topic, and I'll do it. I'm here for you as you are here for me. Okay? We're a family. Yes, that's what we are. A family. Whether I like it or not, it's by force. We are a family. So yes, how have you guys been? Today is Friday. Yay! Thank God it's Friday, right? Yes. Thank God it's Friday. And I don't really have much to say. No, I just wanted to come, tell you guys that I'm back, and I'm gonna be trying to drop regular episodes. And yes, we'll be having one or two, guests on this podcast. Yeah. So just keep your fingers crossed, and I promise you, it's not gonna be boring. No, it isn't. But today, what do I want to talk about? Let's see. It's just that so many things has been happening in my country, Nigeria. For those who don't know, I'm a Nigerian. Have I said it before? Okay. For those who don't know, I'm a Nigerian. Yes, I'm a Nigerian living in Nigeria. Yeah. So, and so many things have been happening. So many things that it's even too heavy to talk about, but it's happening. It's not a joke. It's not a dream. It's not a fairy tale. No, it's actually happening. There's a horror show in this country right now, that it has gotten to the extent of dividing tubers of yams, like a whole tuber of yam. They cut it into pieces because people can't afford to buy a tuber of yam. It's that bad right now. It's that bad. So many things going on, and it seems our government hasn't, they don't care. Everybody's all about their own, my own, mine. I keep going, whenever I'm coming back from school or going to school, and I see all those signboards about people who want to contest for a seat, stuff like that. I'm like, you want to contest for a seat, but when you get that position, you don't do anything. You just go in there for your own selfish needs and embezzle the money. Just take the money for you and your family. And most times I wonder, don't these people have children that are youths? Children that are youths that can actually advise their parents, like, Mom, Dad, this thing you guys are doing, think about it, But no, I don't know. I don't want to conclude that maybe they're not talking to their parents, but come on, if they are, somebody's father won't come out and start disgracing himself outside in the public and still think he's right, because it's very bad. From the highest position you can think of in the country right now to the lowest, they're all the same. It's just a particular man right now that is gaining the heart of the youths, which is Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State. He's doing the bare minimum, yes, and we're applauding him because we're not used to that. Some people are saying he's just doing the bare minimum, and are you okay? Yes, he's doing the bare minimum. We have to still applaud him. Because the people that were in that same position as he is right now, they never did half of what he did. In fact, he's the person he took over from was like the worst governor that state could ever have. The worst. The school went on steady strikes. He even said if they don't treat him as a person that is on seat, he's not going to answer to their demands of him calling off the strike. He had the mouth to say the state government don't have the money to finance the school. But now this man has come into power and has slashed the school fees by 25%. This was the same state that the former governor said didn't have money to finance that school. And you're saying we shouldn't clap for him. You're saying we shouldn't hail him and I know I'm not meant to say this on a Friday. Fridays are meant for, gisting. Fridays are meant for movies and everything, for those going to the cinemas to go see movies. But gone are the days where we have to just sit down and just take everything and just swallow it in. No. Now, in my country, in Nigeria, we have to use VPN to access Twitter. And if you're caught with Twitter or VPN on your phone, it's a crime. They're saying they're going to arrest you and they're going to charge you to court because you're using Twitter. Our basic fundamental rights, which is speech, now is being taken away from us gradually. And it's just that we have previous times have always been, getting used to things, moving on, looking for better ways. But are we going to keep looking for better ways? Are we going to keep moving on and let those people keep having their way? A time will come when you can't even do some basic things because the government have cut you short. The government has taken that right away from you. And this is something they expect us to just take and, take it lying down and sitting down and just be nodding our heads like zombies and but the funny part is that this particular generation, this is like the most stubborn generation. We're stubborn to the core, yes, and I'm proud to say we're stubborn for the right reason. We ain't stubborn for the wrong reasons. No, we are stubborn for the right reasons. We're stubborn because we don't want our basic fundamental rights to be taken away from us. We don't want to be slaves in our own country. Look at the mindset of a Nigerian youth right now is to leave the country, is to jack back. Like, that is the word now reigning. Just leave. If you're going for school, leave. If you're going to work, just find a way to leave. You can't just this country sucks the life away from you. Have you seen people that left the country for just a month? Are you seeing how fresh they are? Like, because that country you're going over to, some the things you're praying for down here are already there. Like, the government has provided half of those things just for you to work your way out legitimately. I know I'm using legitimately because I'm not down for illegal businesses and everything. Yes, they are there already. You have transport, you have steady lights, you have water, you have security. What again do you need? Do you know how resourceful Nigerians are? I'm not just gonna say Nigerian youth, Nigerians as a whole, because even our parents are resourceful. Because if they're not resourceful, some of us now would have been in the village, because of how resourceful our parents are. That's just the truth about it. We're so resourceful, but the government keep stamping us, hitting us down, bringing us down to their level, bringing us down to the level where they don't want us. Everything in Nigerian provides for himself. From light, you don't give us light. We get gens or inverters or solar panels. You don't give us water, we dig a borehole. You don't give us good roads. Some good able Nigerians still tar the roads leading or connecting to their house. You don't give us good education. They start their own private schools. What again do you want us? You keep steady taking from us, and you expect us not to see. It's just like when the Black Americans started revolting for their freedom from slavery. That's what's happening to Nigerians right now, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen to Africa as a whole. Congo is so rich but yet poor. Every country in Africa is blessed, but because of the amount of selfish and evil leaders which they have, or because it's we, I'm an African, which we have is what is bringing us down on a steady. They are so selfish to the core. They only think about themselves and their families, nothing else. It doesn't matter what the citizens that voted them in eats or do. It doesn't matter. We're having issues in Nigeria. We have terrorism issue. There's a crisis right now. There are some places right now you can't go by road because of fear of kidnappers, of killings every day. We hear it every single day. And yet nothing is being done about it. Nothing is being done about it. In Lagos, we're hearing about steady armed robbery, daylight. What the governor could come out and say was, wind up your windows. What are you kidding me? Wind up your windows, the same window that can be broken. Is that what you're telling me to wind up? Are you serious right now? You can't deploy policemen to the streets to go and enforce the law and keep everywhere safe, but you can deploy them during protests to come arrest peaceful protesters, not people that are destroying properties. No, peaceful protesters that are protesting for basic things. I'm so vexed because we're talking about our own. I'm talking about mine here now in Nigeria. But what about other countries in Africa? I was watching a particular station early this morning, let's say by 3 o'clock African time, Western African time, and I saw this road was so bad. The passengers have to come down every single time to push the car, so they could cross over, and they can't sleep on that road. They can't sleep on that road that night because it's dangerous. Basic amenities which we're meant to have, we don't have. And it's not that we don't have the money in Africa. We do have this money, but the leaders are so selfish and self-centered that they don't think about any other thing else but themselves. And it's so annoying. And I'm so happy with the uprising that is going on right now in Africa. We as youths need to wake up to what's happening. Because we keep hearing that word, we're leaders of tomorrow, leaders of tomorrow, leaders of tomorrow, leaders. We are still... Now our papas then still lead us. Our great-grandparents, the people that were there after the war, are still the ones leading us till now. Their children are still the ones leading us till now. The power is just circulating within them, like the family, And if that is circulating within the family and then doing something, is different. But it's circulating within them and they're doing nothing about it. The situation is getting worse by the day. For it to get to the extent where people have to divide tubers of yam into pieces to buy, I just want you to understand the level of poverty now that is ravaging this country. It's no longer funny. Gone are the days where we laugh about everything and we get used to everything. It's no longer funny. These men are doing the worst. Guys, I just said I wanted to come tell you guys that I'm back. I'm back, guys. I am back. And most people, when they hear me talk, I don't know, they say I'm angry, that I talk with so much anger. I don't understand. Should I talk as in laughing? I should be talking about something serious as this and be smiling with you? The anger I have, I'm angered towards the government. I'm angered towards the people that are on seats. That's what, my anger is being, channeled to right now. Because they have the resources to do what's good, but what's more important to them is social media. What's more important to them is Twitter. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Is to ban Twitter. That is the most important thing. We have Boko Haram. We have people not sleeping in their houses anymore. We have children being kidnapped from their schools. Their parents had to even pay for the ransom. The government couldn't even say anything about it. They are busy. They are busy conversing with the terrorists. The soldiers are telling the terrorists to please surrender. What? Are you kidding me right now? You're begging a terrorist to surrender. Is that how it works? Has it ever worked like that before? Tell me. And then show me a country that has been ravaged with terrorists and the government tells them, please surrender, and they surrendered. Everything just, this country is just a joke, and that's just the truth about the matter. This country is a joke. And until we start taking this seriously, like we have now, we've started taking this seriously, but this old men on seats doesn't, they don't want to leave. That's the way we're saying it. They don't want to leave. But they're going to leave, whether they like it or not. Nigeria must get better. The only solution won't be Japa anymore. We'll have a better Nigeria. We will surely have a better Nigeria. Whether they like it or not, we will. And if they don't want a better Nigeria, then everybody should split. Every group go the Oduduwa, Biafra, then Nigeria. Make una they go. And here now, since working together is not working, let everybody just go. Because I'm not understanding anymore. It's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. Basic amenities you don't provide, and yet you keep making our lives miserable. Why? Well, guys, I have ranted. I know I've been ranting. But I'm ranting about what's happening in my country that is annoying. Not just my country, Africa as a whole. And it's time for us to do what's best for us. That's what I have to say. Well, thanks for listening. If you liked it, please, ejo, mabindu. I use God beg all of una. Please share, please like, please comment. Okay? Remember, be the good version of you. Don't do unto others what you don't want them to do unto you. Okay? Be kind. Okay? And until we meet again, bye.